What up, what up, what up? We out here in the All-Star Tower Defense, bro. So, just to give y'all a little rundown of a situation that we just kind of got into with some random players. Um, these players presented to me that the fear was trash. Okay? They said the fear was trash. And then they said I always rag on Eisen, Azen, whoever he is, but I only have him at level 1. Alright? Let me just break this down in the most passive aggressive way that I possibly can. Okay? For one, there is not another unit in the game at all that gives you the fears passive, which makes anything you're against take an additional 10% damage. Mind you, this unit by himself also hits air right off the rip. And I've got Fire Rage Orb on him, which puts him on par with the Path Final. 32.3k, 32.9k. Tell me this. What do y'all use the Path Final for in any raid? Okay, at the start of the wave. Again, the fear is for early wave clear, bro. He's not out here for the boss damage. He gives the team a beneficial buff later, and even at that point it's consistent in the buff that he gives. It's always on. You always see the fear's passive ability on these enemies, right? Now, even at that point, upgrade 3, he has one of, if not the biggest circle AoE attacks in game. Okay, and on top of that, at upgrade 5, he's equivalent to, at that point, Joestar, or in a sense, Joe Kid. Because again, at upgrade 5, both of these guys get a full AoE, attack. The difference is that the fear is already going to be able to hit air. Joe Kid doesn't hit air until 3. So the fear still has better early wave clear than Joe Kid or Joestar, okay? Now, I can praise literally the fear all day up and down in any aspect, and I can promise you, you not taking them in any of these modes is your own doing, your own choice. That's you, bro. That ain't me. Alright? I know better. I know my loadout. I've literally got to this point where I'm like understanding everything in this game as it is. Now, I'm done talking to y'all about the fear, because really the fear by himself is a go-to unit. Okay? If you're not using them, that's on you. I'm going to give all my units additional 10% damage and still have early clear and early coverage with the fear. In any mode, doesn't matter what it is, okay? I'm going to be able to use this one unit and cover until I can get everything else down. Alright? Just like you know. As far as Aizen final, whatever, boy, listen, okay? This is legit, bro. Listen, this is legit. The unit in this entire game that I've just heard of being used, or are you bringing Eisen, or if you're not bringing Eisen you can't play with, bro. Listen, this is the unit that is the most controversial when it comes to raids in All-Star Tower Defense, bro. Okay, everyone's like, oh, I'm farming up Eisen, or if you're not bringing Eisen then I'm gonna bring him, or bro, y'all don't need him. All right, that's what my entire raid series and me showing y'all you can solo raids without using, like, that's what my entire focus is at the moment in All-Star Tower Defense, showing y'all do not need Eisen final, Aizen, however you want to pronounce him. I don't care, bro. It's not that he's a bad unit. I respect Eisen players, for what they do. They want to sit there and farm up millions of whatnot, and you know what I mean? The thing is, bro, I'm able to kill bosses with Evil Shade Final for far less than it takes to get Eisen to that point, right? And then at the end of the day, I'm still not capping out on my units every time unless I choose to. I'm always putting down my 8 fears, or I'm always putting down my 8 unhuman nullifier specials. I don't have to do that, bro. I don't have to put down 8 of the past founder, bro. I don't have to use 8 of her. Legit, the only units in any raid I actually need to put down and to use for usability, and again, I was just testing out Unhuman by himself. These are the only units, bro. Evil Shade Final, the Fear, Mochi, and Gojo. Okay? And I only need to put down one of the Fear, if not two, just to cover early. Past that, I don't need anything else except for the Evil Shade Final, Gojo, and Mochi. That's it, bro. And what we're going to do is actually prove that to you. Okay. So we're going to go into something that all of y'all definitely want. Okay. All of y'all definitely want. We're going to go in here and we're going to solo the extreme. Okay. We're going to solo the extreme XP. Okay. And I don't want to hear nothing else about Eisen Final. I don't want to hear nothing else about the fear. Look, bro, we're going in here with this build, this loadout, this game, right? And we're going to show y'all that the fear holds his own like he's supposed to, bro. He does exactly what he's intended to do for me. All right. Like, I don't know how else I can really express this, you know? Honestly, I don't. But you're going to see how it works, bro. You're going to see how it works. We're going to do that. We're going to put this down. There we go. Extreme. So we got Peachy Girl out here. Okay. We got Idol. I'm going to put her here. Okay. And we're going to upgrade Idol to 2. It's times 3. What we're going to do is get Pizza Girl up to 2. And then on wave 2, we're going to place one of the fear and buff them. So just like that. Boom. And buff. GG, bro. All these deaccelerates gone. Get another point in Idol. And then boom. Wave 3 hits. 2 points in the fear. GG. What rage. What rush. Alright, none of this is going to matter to me now, bro. This is what the fear is for. Okay, this is what the fear is for right here, bro. All of this that y'all seeing, I'll put down a second one just to show y'all. It's that easy, bro. Just with the 2 of these, I'm just going to get Pizza Girl up to 9, and I'm get Idol to 14 with just these 2, bro. To add insult to injury, which is what I do naturally in most of my raids, I'll put down Mochi eventually to slow him down. Just because. But Pizza's already at 9. Okay? Idol's at 7. I only got 7 more levels to go for Idol. So now we're at upgrade 11 for Idol. Bro, this is XP Extreme. We're out here doing this with 2 units. Just the fear. Okay? 2 of him. That's it. Idol's not 14. Boom. Now put out Evil Shade. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, I don't understand what y'all are getting at. You could actually beat this entire mode with just the fear and Mochi, by the way. Just FYI. But we're going to go ahead and show y'all that this is so easy for me to do, bro. Like, it's not rocket science at all. This game is not hard. You know what I mean? It's not. It's not. You know, I'm out here actually flexing on y'all now. Okay? This is me flexing. I'm out here with 2 of the fear, Evil Shade, and 2 Mochis. Beating XP Extreme. Like it's nothing. Alright? I went the longest without even putting anything down and just using the fear, bro. Like, y'all really ragging on a unit that is probably the best 6-star in the game. For what he does. He's probably the best 6-star in the game for what he does. Okay? Now Evil Shade is got his Dragon Absorption. Honestly, I don't need to do anything else. I'm not going to do anything else. There's no point. This is done. GG. You know what? Just for funsies, I'm just going to do this. We're going to put all this money in the Idol. Just for funsies. Then we're going to get Pizza Girl up. Because I don't need none of this, bro. I don't need none of this. We're legit done, bro. This is how easy this game is when you use the right units. And the fear is one of them units that is correct. There you go. Now I've maxed out Pizza Girl for no reason. I've gotten Idol maxed out before her Your Star ability buff for no reason, bro. Now this next wave I'm going to get what? 130 plus 148? 420, bro. I'm still out here stacking money and I can put down everything else if I wanted to. And I'm only going to do it with just Evil Shade, 2 of the Fear, and 2 Mochis, bro. This is XP Extreme. It's nothing, bro. It's nothing. I'm telling y'all, for y'all that are sleeping on Evil Shade Final, for y'all that are sleeping on the fear, for y'all that do not understand the simple mechanic of a wax slow in conjunction with a time stop, you're really missing out on a lot of things in this game, bro. Those are really just the finite points that I want to make known. Understand your units, okay? Understand what they do, what they bring to your team. It's not like I'm out here using the fear just because the fear is an air unit. No, the fear again has one of, if not the biggest area coverage. And I didn't even max the fear out, by the way. Okay, this is upgrade 3. You know what I mean? But the fear, he has one of the biggest area coverages in the game because of his AoE circles, bro. Like I don't understand that logic. I don't. Okay. But as y'all saw there, that was XP Extreme, like it was nothing. Okay, there's that done. We don't got no more tickets because we ran it twice already, which is fine. We're gonna go back in here now. Okay, we're gonna go back in here now and do another thing. All right, we're gonna do one more thing, and you'll understand why in the next video. Okay, so I just proved the point that the fear is literally a very good early game coverage for anything. Y'all be felling XP extremes because of the rage rushing through, etc. It's the same premise as you felling a raid. The deaccelerates get through, etc. Right? That's an XP extreme, bro. The fear handled it by himself. Okay? Easy. I just had to put down one, bro. I put down two just to be fun about it. And I only got him to upgrade 3 and left them. I didn't even max them out, bro. Okay? I didn't even max them out. Alright? Now, for that next video that's going to come out. And I can promise you, you're going to learn how to do it Bensie's way. Okay? I'm only doing this to prove this point. You're only going to use this unit efficiently in the way that Bensie does. I'll see y'all in the next video.